2008 is the 35th year that service members have been able to choose to re-enlist in an all-volunteer military. And one of the perks of extending your time in the service is choosing the officer who reads your oath of enlistment. In our next story, Army Sergeant Rob Frazier takes us to the Brian Allgood Army Community Hospital in Yongsan for one re-enlistment between two soldiers, 29 years in the making.
Army Sergeant Michael Mitchell is taking the oath of re-enlistment from a familiar soldier.
I, Michael G. Mitchell.
His 29-year-old son, stationed in Texas.
I'm pretty happy to be re-enlisting this way. This is my 6th re-enlistment and in my military career. And very, very proud that my son could do this for me. And we were able to arrange this, even though he is 5,000 miles away at Fort Hood.
Service members often choose interesting ways of re-enlisting. However, Sergeant Mitchell says he won't take full credit for the idea of this video teleconference with his son.
Actually, my re-enlistment NCO, Sergeant Alexander, was the one that suggested it.
When I had initially talked to Sergeant Mitchell, he mentioned that he had a son who was an officer. He wanted him to re-enlist him. The soldiers should have what they want as far as their, ceremonies go. Then I contacted the IMO here, and we contacted the IMO or S6 back in the state.
Sergeant Mitchell, now 51, joined the service as a Marine when he was 17. A few years later, he jumped ship to the Navy and continued his service for another 5 years.
The military is probably the one place in my life that I've truly felt at home from the first day I walked into it.
Then, after a 22-year break, Sergeant Mitchell rejoined the service as a soldier in 2007.
I was going through OCS when he told me he wanted to join the Army, and so it was kind of a new beginning for both of us, go down different paths, and it kind of built a stronger bond, something we had in common, just him and I.
And today that bond strengthens for these two soldiers, who, although separated by their duty stations, continue to stand united as a father and son who, above all else, are Army strong.
So help me God.
I'm Army Sergeant Rob Frazier, reporting from USAG Yongsan, Korea.